had an epic 5-star match between Cody Rhodes and the world heavyweight champion, The Rock. Here are some highlights for you to watch before we start the show.
Cody, you pushed the great one to the limit. I admire your determination and work ethic. You and I put on an absolute banger, 5 stars, and I personally want to thank you.
Rock, that means a lot coming from you. Just know, Rock, I still have my eyes on the prize. I wouldn't mind going one-on-one with you again. But that's your call, champ.
Welcome to SmackDown. Tonight we have a great card for the fans. The Rock puts his world title on the line tonight against the #1 contender, Solo Sikoa. Women's champion Bianca will kick off the show here in her hometown of Knoxville, Tennessee.
We are kicking SmackDown off with the hometown champion, Bianca Belair. She is set to square off against Tiffany Stratton.
Making her way to the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, the WWE Women's Champion, Bianca Belair.
But Bianca Belair already might be considered one of the best. And here's the thing, she's only going to get better. You're right, bro. It's actually pretty scary how Belair continues to keep flipping herself.
Bianca Belair retained her Women's WWE Championship at Night of Champions in a triple threat against Nia Jax and Charlotte Flair.
Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
And here comes her opponent, Tiffany Stratton, with a record of 0-1.
Breaking the ankles of her opponents. Bianca Belair always seems to be smiling.
is a statement. Apparently, you may have won this one, but I'm coming for the gold.
Wow.
At Night of Champions, Alexa Bliss retained her Women's Intercontinental Championship against Nia Jax.
Lash, I hear you want a shot at my IC title. Well, in my opinion, you have not earned it. So if you really want to prove your worth to me, you will have to face and defeat my bestie, Miss Money in the Bank Charlotte Flair tonight. Good luck, Lash, because you will need it.
At Night of Champions, the MFTs won via count-out. However, Pretty Deadly retained the WWE Tag Team Championships.
Is a tag team match.
General Manager Kurt Angle has declared a rematch for the tag titles tonight due to the count-out at Night of Champions.
Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 450 pounds, Tonga and Tomato.
Matchups are being allowed underway in tag team wrestling. Team wants to win more with Tonga with Kim Wilson. Championship match is all about. And off the tag.
Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
I can tell you, Corey, Charlotte is...
If Charlotte Flair wins tonight, Alexa Bliss does not have to put her title on the line against Lash legend. So it's up to Lash to get the victory today to get her women's Intercontinental title shot.
This is the match everyone has been waiting for all night.
This match is on with Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte is at the absolute
What's the strategy here against the Speed's going to be a Smash legend the entire round. Then you can gain the advantage. Take control against the bougie under your skin, Cole. That's what's been happening here. It's kind of... This is manager looking for tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
Champions, Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn put his title on the line in a steel cage match against Joe Hendry. However, Sami Zayn retained, and Joe Hendry is demanding another shot tonight.
is all about.
Sami, you got real lucky at Night of Champions. I want.
Apparently come out here to beg for
No, I
this
demand
prize.
another shot here tonight.
Or just to acknowledge them. They've been every time Sami Zayn is in that ring, he gives it everything he's got. Whether it's a crowd of 5 million, Sami Zayn is going to be one of them. Absolutely, man. You have to appreciate that he's always made a prove that no matter who the opponent is, came out of the gates in NXT as the underdog from the underdog. He is still fighting with that same heart to prove that the little guys can still come out on top.
You're real funny, Joe, demanding a title shot. I beat you fair at Night of Champions. So, what the hell, I'll do it again.
Come on.
That's what I want to hear, Sami.
Championship over the years is history in the making. It's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Sami has proven that any given night can be his night. What do to neutralize Zayn looks completely Zayn has his opponent set up in the
Here is your winner, and still WWE Intercontinental Champion, Sami
Last week on SmackDown, Solo Sikoa won the Battle Royal for the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. So tonight, we will have Solo Sikoa going one-on-one with the Great One, The Rock.
Here comes MFT. And a fight's about to break out. Ladies and gentlemen, taking on the next evolution of the bloodline. MFT is bigger. MFT's better, and perhaps sometime soon, they may even be better. The chip on their shoulder is bigger, that's for sure. They have some big wins, but come on. Roman Reigns and the Usos are say, Wade, because remember, The Rock is now sitting on our board of directors.
Maybe I'll have a word with The Rock and get him to fine you for your insubordinates, Michael Cole.
The Rock considered by many to be the greatest of all time. They believe his face would be on the Mount Rushmore of WWE. Some of the all-time greatest rivalries in the history of our business. And now The Rock here once again to electrify the WWE Universe. Doesn't matter if the WWE Universe moves or changes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Each man in their corner awaiting the bell for what should prove to be one of the most challenging matches of their career.